We are live. The wind picked up a little bit, then it died down. But we are live from Riverside, Holmes. That's right. Oh, man. What's up, familia? Hope you guys are doing good. Keep in between the lines. Got your load secure. Let me put this up just real quick. All right. Trying to finish off the day here. Gotta take my second lunch because I've been trucking it since 3 in the morning from Nevada. Now I'm over here in Riverside. I mean, I didn't go. It wasn't a straight shot because that'd be a bad day, dog. If it's just one straight shot and you went from Southern Nevada to Riverside, like that'd be a horrible day, right? No, I've been doing so many other things around SoCal, but now bringing the day pretty much almost to an end. Not quite yet, but almost. I got to do this last little piece of business, and then I'll be able to go home and get ready for the round table, Holmes. You know what I mean? The round table. We got some good stuff tonight. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. But by the way, we will be taking phone calls tonight, and we do have a fourth person. Let me see. What's up, Derek? Keep on trucking us at Cholo. Hey, House, do you still have the same phone number? I mean, I got you on IG, homie. I could hit you up that way, but I just want to know, do you have the same number or have you recently changed it? That's a smooth day, Cholo. Yeah, dog, today was pretty smooth, dog. I laid over in Nevada yesterday, and then today came back here to SoCal, dropped and hooked, did a couple of stops. I'm here in Riverside, and the day is almost over. But like I said, I started trucking at 3 in the morning. So, what's up, Jesus Sam? Simone, Holmes. All right. I'm gonna get at you, House. I'm gonna get at you, dog. I'm glad you have a phone. You know what I mean? As old as you are, Holmes, I was getting ready to send you some smoke signals. You know, started a little fire outside, dog, and send you some smoke signals, dog. Anyway, hey, let's get into a couple of things, dog. Let's get into a couple of things here, Holmes. So yes, tonight we'll be on the round table. We'll take some phone calls. We're gonna talk about some pretty freedom of things, dog. It'll be good. It'll be good. Let's see, man. But anyway, check this out. You guys, I never heard of this story, dog. Did you guys hear the story of the stripper from Santa Ana who beheaded her boyfriend? And then she went down to Mexico. They caught her. They caught her, dog. Let's go ahead. Let's check this out. Hold on. Here we go.
An Anaheim woman accused of killing and decapitating her boyfriend has been arrested in Mexico and returned to the U.S. to face murder charges.
KTLA 5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost live now in Santa Ana with the latest details. Chip.
Yeah, hello there. Yeah, this is a case with some disturbing details. A 23-year-old Anaheim woman has been arrested.
Hold on. This dude reporting, his name is Chip Yost. Let me see this again.
Anna with the latest details. Chip.
Yeah, hello there. Yeah, this is a case with some disturbing details.
This is Chip Yost talking. His last name is Yost, and his first name is Chip. Who's got the balls, dog? Who has the balls to name their kid Chip? That's actually a pretty freedom name. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like you name your kid Chip. All right, let's go.
A 23-year-old Anaheim woman has been arrested, accused of beheading her boyfriend and then fleeing the country. However, she was caught last week. Let's show you a picture of the woman we're talking about, the suspect in this case. She's been identified as Elisa Lear.
All right, I'll leave this linked in the comment section if you guys want to take a look at her. She's 23 years old. Okay, they're showing a picture of her with no makeup. And with no makeup, I mean, I guess you could say, like, she ain't all that, right? She's a stripper. But no. I could see her with makeup, being all dolled up, looking nice.
23 years old of Anaheim. We're told she was working as a stripper when she met a man, a 55-year-old man, Enrique Gonzalez Carbajal. They got into a dating relationship. They dated.
Hold on. She's 23 years old, and she met Enrique Gonzalez, who's 55-year-old, and they got into a relationship. Did I hear that right? That's a what? Is my math off, or is that a 32-year gap right there?
Year-old man, Enrique Gonzalez of Anaheim. We're told she was working as a stripper when she met a man, a 55-year-old man, Enrique Gonzalez Carbajal. They got it.
What's with the three names, dog? Enrique Gonzalez Carbajal. All right. So he's 55. So Enrique, 55-year-old maniaco vato, going to a strip joint, meeting the 23-year-old stripper, and now he thinks that's his lady?
Into a dating relationship. They dated for a couple of months, but in August,
Yeah, BS, dog. They didn't. No, to him, they were dating. To him, to good old 55 senior citizen Enrique, that was his lady. To her, she's using him for the feria. Yeah, they're dating. No. To him, they were dating. To her, heck no.
People got worried. A man, a 55-year-old man, Enrique Gonzalez Carbajal, they got into a dating relationship. They dated for a couple of months, but in August, some people got worried. Apparently, they hadn't seen him for a while. They went to check on him, found that he had been killed. Police now believe that the killer was his girlfriend, who we showed you there, Elisa.
I like how they're being very vague about this. He hadn't been seen. Seen where? How come you don't say what did he show up to work? Like, they're just saying he hadn't been seen for a while. Seen doing what, Holmes? Did co-workers say, like, hey, he's not coming in? I mean, did he sell insurance for a living? Was he a mechanic? Did he pull a pallet jack? What did he do for a living? He just said, hey, people say he hadn't been seen for a while, and they went to go check on him.
Seen him for a while. They went to check on him, found that he had been killed. Police now believe that the killer was his girlfriend, who we showed you there, Elisa Lira, but she had left for Mexico. Again, this happened in August. This was at a home, at an apartment on La Palma in Anaheim. So Anaheim police started working with the Orange County District Attorney's Office and other agencies, including the FBI, to locate the suspect. They found her recently in Mexico. They believe she fled there right after the killing. She was brought back last week and now will face charges.
So this happened back in August, and they just caught her last week, huh? All right. Yeah, so she was down there for a while then. She was down there for a minute.
Right after the killing, she was brought back last week and now will face charges of allegedly killing her boyfriend and beheading him in the process, cutting off his head during the murder. We'll have more on this. We just spoke to a spokesperson here at the Orange County District Attorney's Office about this case. We'll have more on that coming up next hour. But this woman now in custody, accused of killing her boyfriend. That's it for now in Santa Ana. I'm Chip Yost. We'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Chip.
All right. Well, there you guys have it from Chip himself. Chip, good work, Chip. All right, dog. So, okay, this 23-year-old Heina, this 55-year-old dude meets her at the strip joint. For her, she knows what she's doing, dog. She knows what she's doing. Making the homeboy feel good, like, yeah, I can still score a young one. By the way, dog, when is young too young? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously, the whole 18-year-old thing, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm 44, homie. Like, legally, I could be with a 23-year-old, but that, like, I don't know, dog. That just, nah, homie. It just seems odd. Like, Almost seems like I'm still with a kid. You know what I mean? Like my sons, my oldest son just turned 25. It's like, nah, dog. Like, I'm good. Like, what's too young? Should it be somewhere around like the 10-year age gap? Like 10 years younger? Anything below that is kind of stretching it just a little bit. I'm down with that, dog. If a Haina's like 34, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'll probably even go a little lower than that. Somewhere in the 30s, I would say. Maybe even 30 years old flat. But if you get into 29, now we're kind of stretching it. Now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dog. But anyway, this dude's 55, meets this 23-year-old stripper. She knows what she's doing. She's juicing him for the fatty dog. This guy thinks he got a solid Haina dog. He was looking for a Friedemann Haina, right? And then she takes his head off, literally. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're into some kinky stuff, dog. Got a little bit too rough and sopatelas. Let me go ahead and tell you guys this, dog, okay? Hey, what's up, Vanessa La Chingona? I'm going to get to you guys' chats in a second, dog. Let me go ahead and tell you guys this real quick, okay? I've never told this story, Holmes, all right? I've never told this story. Once upon a time, Holmes, okay? Once upon a time, many years ago, back when I was still bald. How about that, dog? That's right. I didn't have hair on my head always, dog. I decided to grow my hair when I was 31 years old is when I decided to grow my hair. But back when I was bald, right, in my younger days, I actually dated a stripper and a bartender in the same, I don't know, like the same 3 months, right? Now, when I say I dated them, I don't mean that, hey, they were my lady, they were my solid one, they were my Haina. Nah, dog. It's just, chop it up with them. All right, cool. We'll kick it, girl. Yeah, it's all, do our thing. And, you guys get what I'm saying, dog. Okay. But I found out real quick, right? I mean, I've changed my life since then, but I found out real quick where I was like, you know what? Damn all this, Holmes. Like dudes would tell me like, hey, dog, you chopping it over the stripper and stuff. Like, yeah. Oh, damn, man. Is it cool? Is it Friedemann? Like, do you go? And, at that time, because I was living a different life than what I'm living now, yeah, you know what? I go to the strip club, dog, and, she'd have her friends there, and they would give me lap dances and all that stuff, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess that was cool, but I found out pretty quick, dog. I found out pretty quick where it's like, okay, you're never going to hang out with them. You're never going to actually hang out with them. Why? Because Fridays and Saturdays, that is their big money day. And even when I was with this bartender, it was cool too. You know what I mean? I go to the bar, dog, and she'd hook me up with drinks. She just said like, hey, every now and then just pass me $1. Unless I used to drink a lot more back then. Right? And I would just go to the bar, and she'd just be like, yeah, just like every two beers I bring you, just give me $1. I'm like, all right, cool. Feed him it, dog. You know what I mean? For like $5, Holmes, I could have 10 pistos, dog, right? But I realized pretty fast with her and the stripper, Haina, that it's like, okay, this is all it's going to be, right? The stripper chick, one time, she ended up taking a weekend off of not stripping so we can kick it. But then she's all like, I can't really do that too much, you know what I mean? Because I felt it on the paycheck. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I understand. That's their big money day. And even with the bartender, Haina, that was her big money day. So if I wanted to kick it, it's like I had to go to the bar. And every now and then, you know what I mean? During her break, we'll kick it. Or, you know, when it's not busy like that, she'll come sit next to me. We'll talk a little bit. And then she'll have to get up and go serve somebody else. And, yeah, and then I was just like, you know what? That's why I was just like, yeah, this ain't really much, eh? That's why when I hear dudes talking about like, oh man, you know what I did? This bartender was feeding me, or the stripper was feeding me, and this, you know, all these maniacal dudes, dog, right? Like I said, I live a different life today than I did back then. I'm like, I think you're lying, homie. I think you're lying, because I did that, and now, homie, it wasn't really all that cool, dog. I mean, you get tired of just going to the same bar and then her coming and sitting next to you you know, whenever she can, and then she's got to get up and then go, and then it's like, okay, I'm on my lunch break, all right, yeah, let's go outside and kick it real quick. All right, you know, we got to go back inside, and it's like, all right, hey girl, you know, let's go do something else. And then bars, you know, they still two in the morning, right? Strip joints too. So it's just like, you know, you get burned out real quick. It's like, all right, look, we could go do something else, but they can't, dog, because that's their big money day. But anyway, you got, what was this fool's name? Enrique, 55-year-old Enrique over here. Then you got himself a solid hyena.
Of the woman we're talking about, the suspect in this case, she's been identified as Elisa Lira, 23 years.
Elisa Lira. Like I said, I'll go ahead and leave this link pinned in the comment section, man, so you guys could check her out. No makeup on her face, but even without makeup, she looks a little pretty, man. I could definitely see her with makeup on and looking a little better. She had nice hair, I'll say that.
Of Anaheim, we're told she was working as a stripper when she met a man, a 55-year-old man.
See, she was working as a stripper when she met him. They met at the strip joint, dog. All these fools, homie. All these fools, dog. I'll tell you, man. Hey, get yourself some self-confidence, Holmes. Get yourself some self-confidence. How's a 55-year-old man gonna walk into a strip joint? First of all, at that age, like, come on, dog. You're going into a strip joint? That's one thing. Second of all, how are you really gonna think that the 23-year-old stripper is so into you, dog, that you're over there thinking that that's your lady? Are you kidding me, Holmes? Will you take her to your pad? And then she chops your head off, homie. Like, dog, what's up with these vatos, homie? This dude's 55. Man, dog, life has not been kind to that dude, man. Life has not been kind to that dude. All right, let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see this. See you all tonight. Hey, what's up, Fred? Yeah, see you at the round table, Holmes. See, it's been a while. What's up, Artie Familia? Sugar Daddy. Oh, damn, for damn sure, Sugar Daddy. Strippers are weird. Oh, dog. Let me tell you this. I'm a big wrestling fan, right? There was this female wrestler. I think she still wrestles. Her name's Mickie James. She was a lot bigger years ago. And she was a stripper before she got into wrestling. And she was interviewed by Lillian Garcia, and she said every strip club that she went to, every girl she came across had some story of sexually abused. Even her, Mickie James. And a lot of people don't know this, but her grandfather sexually molested her and her sister. So, yeah, there are definitely some scars there. Even with this 55-year-old dude, dog, you know. Cholo, good to see you, my friend. You're greatly missed. Yeah, well, I'm back, Vanessa. Gracias. Appreciate you, girlfriend. Cholo. Age. I'm going to be 45 in September. I'm right after you, Fonzie. I'm November, Holmes. Neither can I, Cholo. All the 20, 30, you're getting at me. Look at House over there, dog. Talking about all the 20 and 30-year-old hyenas getting at him. I will say this, dog. I will say this. There is like a group of young hyenas that are into older dudes. But at the same time, you got to watch out with those chicks, dog. Those chicks, they usually it's hyenas that don't have a good relationship with their dad. So you just got to be. There's a lot of whacked out hyenas out there, dog. Let's see. Half my age, I need aesthetic women so I can pull her up by her hair. Good gosh, house. Trucker, I'm still here, Amiga. Likewise, Vanessa, OG. I'm just going through your guys' chats. Let's see. I see you guys chopping it up with each other. Let me see. I had a bartender girl. I hated it, and it made her quit. Yeah, dog. I dated. But when I say dated, like I said, it wasn't like she was my solid hyena, but just kicking it with her and everything. And yeah, dog. Because Fridays, Saturdays, those are their big money days, and it was just like at first it was cool because I go to the bar and get a lot of cheap bistro, right? Like anything I wanted, heck, even some Jack Daniels, dog. But at some point it's like, hey man, we gonna do anything else? And it's like, nah, dog, because that's shoot, I wasn't paying her bills. So she has to pay her bills. So she's got to work Friday and Saturdays. Those are big money days, and it's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Let me see. I've been with my wife for 27 years. That's right, Fonzie. That's right, dog. I want that stuff to be celebrated more, dog. Why can't that stuff be celebrated more? Instead of celebrating like single moms, how about we celebrate intact families more, dog? That's a big killer. Here, let me see. All right, let me get homegirl off. Let's see what Lauren dropped something today. I check out Lauren's channel every now and then. Let's see what she had to say. Let's see.
I have a confession to make. I, just like many women, are attracted to bad boys. Yes, I said it, but here's the part that nobody expects. We women are obsessed with bad boys who are good to us. Example, my husband. What does this even mean? He has a mission in life, something way bigger than just chasing me. His drive, it makes him mysterious, deep, and honestly, insanely hot.
I will say that, dog. I will say that, homie. If your lady is like your whole life, hey, she will lose interest, Holmes. You got to be able to show that, hey, you know what? I got life outside of you, girl. I got goals and ambition. Now, you either ride with me or that's it. But the dudes, like that fool, that 55-year-old, and what was his name? Enrique, whatever, Carvajal. I guarantee that 23-year-old stripper was his everything in life. That dude had no life. Didn't you guys hear the story? They just said, like, oh, they didn't see him. Nothing about a job or nothing, dog. All right, let's go.
Mysterious, deep, and honestly, insanely hot. He is unpredictable in the best way, surprises me with spontaneous dates, and keeps me guessing always. He also keeps me excited because I know other girls notice him too, but he chooses me. And that's the magic. He is loyal to his core, protects me fiercely, makes me feel safe and cherished, not small or controlled. And he lifts me up with amazing energy every single day. And he's not dominant in a negative way. So no, I don't want a nice guy who's safe and predictable. And I definitely don't want a toxic guy who plays games and screws with my emotions every single day. I want and have the man who's got that edge, and he uses it to make me feel like the queen of his world. Do not think that just being the nice guy is all you need. Nice alone does not light that fire. It makes you feel safe, sure, but not sexy. We don't want jerks who disrespect us, but we also don't want totally predictable, flat, zero tension guys. So my dudes, stop begging her to see how good you are. Show her that you have boundaries, direction, and real self-respect. That is sexy. Be kind because you choose to be kind, not because you're scared of losing her. And remember this, you're not losing to bad boys. You're losing to men who actually know their value and act like it and honor it. So stop shrinking yourself. Confidence, purpose, and drive. That is what creates the spark. Good men absolutely win when they show up as the full package, which is a bad boy that is good for his girl. Which one are you? And also, tell me your thoughts.
Wow. I hope all you nice guys heard that. Oh, all you sweethearts. All you nice, nice guys. Oh, all you sweethearts, Holmes. All you super duper nice guys, man. I hope you vatos heard that. Let me see. What's up, Keisha? Damn, where did I leave off at? Let me see. Andrew, what's up, homie? My lady can only serve me. Barton ain't gonna work for me. Yeah, no, I mean it didn't cross my mind, dog, to like make her like a solid one for me or anything. It was just for the time, you know. But yeah, no, for if you're talking about like a serious relationship, yeah, chales. Let's see. So okay. Not too much, Cholo. All right. I'm over here in Riverside, just finishing up my last lunch break. We gotta take 2 lunch breaks if we're gonna go over the 12th hour. So I think I only got like what? About 2 more minutes to go. So just thought I'd go ahead and drop a couple stories. Some wacko check. Haina went ahead, beheaded her 55-year-old boyfriend at some point and fled to Mexico. I thought I remember hearing that back in August. I'm not really sure. Well, they caught her. And let's see what happens. But damn, dog. And it just reminded me of the Haina that I used to kick it with. That was a stripper. You know, I didn't kick it with her like that, where we really share like, you know, intimate feelings or anything of that sort, dog. So it's not like I really scratched the surface like that. But I mean, I'll tell you guys this, man. I was able to tell that they were kind of damaged, but like, so was I at that point. I mean, that's why I was even there, you know, and kicking it with the bartender chick. I could tell, man, that she was kind of wacko afterwards. Later on in life, now that I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, that bartender chick, man, homie, that would have been like a headache and a half, Holmes. Let me see. Shoot. Let me see. That's true. I grew up in the streets, Cholo, but damn, I'm a teddy bear when it comes to my wife and kids. Yeah, and I think that's what it comes down to, Fonzie. You know, I think that's what it comes down to, dog. As long as it's not the dude that, like, you know, bows down to his woman, because then he takes the masculinity out of the home, and she's gonna be turned off by that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she sees, like, okay, you know what? He's a tough dude, right? But he's a sweet guy, right? Because he chooses to be that, as opposed to the dude that got no backbone, Holmes, and he's just a super duper nice guy, and he's scared to lose her, and I'll do anything for you, sweetie, and that's gonna turn her off, dog. Let's see, Drew, another Lorena, huh? When I see likewise, sorry, no, one can be Lori. Guys, please hit the like. I appreciate that, Vanessa. All right. I could get back on the road now. Let me see. Maybe I'll keep you guys on for a little bit while I hit the street. I don't really want to do it too much. Let me see. I'll stay safe there, Keisha. I got the round table tonight. You guys tap in. We're gonna talk about a couple of cool things. B, she actually has a story that she's gonna share with us that's going on with her family. See, you gotta be like that Tupac song, toss it up. That's what a woman. Fonzie. Damn, Holmes. Hey, Fonzie, I'll be getting at you too, homie. Kind of want to chop it up with you and the transfer trucks, Holmes. All right, man. You guys ready to roll? Let's see here. We gotta back it up just a little bit. Damn, dog. You know, there's a lot of homeless over here, man. I'm over here in Riverside. There's a gang of homeless. Let me straighten you guys out. Yeah, Fonzie, I'll be getting at you, homie. I'll be getting at you. All right, pues. Let's see. Let's go. Wait. Do the tug. All right. Let's get out of here, man. A lot of homeless over here. A lot of homeless. All over the place. Nah, don't try to run, homie. It's not working, dog. You see, you see this about to try to run? Nah, it ain't working, Holmes. It ain't working. There was a protest for some sort of work down that way when I was coming over here. Talking about like, hey, equal pay, or I forgot what the heck it was, but anyway, let's see. There's a lot over Cholo. All right. Hey, well, I better focus on the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap up out of here. I'll leave the link to that story. I mean, not right away, but whenever I get a chance, I'll go ahead and put it down in the comment section. You guys want to go and check it out. The 23-year-old Hyena that beheaded her so-called 55-year-old boyfriend, which wasn't a boyfriend to her. To him, it was a girlfriend, but not to her. And tap into the round table tonight. As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of surroundings. Always keep it safe. This is blood makes you live, but loyalty makes you family. Till next time, this is the Cholo Trucker. Over and out.